Go live.
Just go live.
Oh my God.
This is really, really interesting, everybody, because like I was saying earlier, for those of you who weren't here, when we did this last year, Jean-Luc had an idea or an inkling of where he was going to go with these
We planned.
foods. There's plans, and you guys were just going to add some surprise ingredients. I have no clue what I'm cooking tonight at all. We just have a crap load of ingredients on the counter, and Nick is showing you stuff, and then I have to decide what I'm making on the fly.
So you guys will have a lot of fun tonight. Kim is coming also. She's going to have some nice random facts for us to share tonight about the holidays. Rosie's also going to give us a hard time, as she always does. The only sad part is that originally we wanted to do this live with them here.
Yes.
The original plan was to have Rosie and Kim here with us so they could be our judging panel and test our foods.
Yes.
It will happen one of these days. We will.
It will definitely happen. We will make it happen. There will not be a choice.
Hopefully you're having if I'm available. Maybe I'll make time for you.
We might not invite you.
Okay. So everybody, welcome to Cook What You Got.
Woo! Hi, Facebook.
Hi, Instagram. Hi, YouTube. Hi, Zoom people. If you want to join us on Zoom, please do so. And we are having fun. It's our usual Zoom room, same password, same username as Sundays. So if you always come on Sundays, just log in. Tonight's going to be fun. So let's start right now. We're going to get you voting on 4 ingredients that Jean-Luc has to use in his appetizers that he's building for us.
And tonight is all about appetizers. We will be making a bunch of little appetizers for us to eat for dinner tonight. So whatever it is.
Oh, ready for round one?
Are you doing surprise or just a pick?
Round 1 is 2 surprise boxes. You don't know what's in it. All you know is that it's a leftover from last night.
I know what's in one and I know what's in the other, but I don't know which one's which.
Say it. Which one? Just say it. Don't know which one.
One is French fries, leftover French fries, and the other is leftover pierogies.
So let's see which one's going to pick. So Zoom, I'm putting up the poll now. Vote A for box 1 or vote B for box 2. Let me share results and then stop sharing. And then, why don't we let me launch the polls again?
Sorry, one second.
Yeah, I'm going to do it right now.
Technical food.
Relaunch poll.
And the poll is going to come up right in on your screen.
There we go.
You'll be able to vote.
Go ahead.
It won't let us. I can't vote because
you're a co-host.
You can't vote.
You work for the team, so. Option A. Okay, we're gonna let it sit. 5 of 9. Option A. What is it, hun?
I don't know. I'm scared. It's either.
Wait a minute. No. It's now 50-50.
Option B. Okay, option B.
Are all the votes in though?
Okay, I'm ending the poll.
Yeah, there's 11
now.
people. So 11.
Option B.
Option B.
It was
French fries.
Say was
leftover spicy French
It was
fries.
pierogies. Okay.
The other one was pierogies.
Okay, so next thing that we have to pick between option A. So I'm going to relaunch the poll. Option A is potatoes. Option B, broccoli. Vote now. Option A or B. So if you want to join the votes, please join us on Zoom.
People do potatoes when you've already have French fries.
So option A and option B. And votes are coming in. I'm going to give it a few more seconds. And I think we're going to give it option B, broccoli.
Oh, thank God. I was hoping it wasn't going to be a potato.
So let's end that poll. We'll relaunch in a few seconds. And then the next option is going to be either lightly buttered croutons, option A, or the WW paprika snacks from the UK, option A or option B. Vote which one you'd prefer. This is fun. Oh, option B, winning like a landslide. Option B it is.
What are you guys doing?
And poll our 4th ingredient. Here we go again, relaunching the poll. This time it's going to be the vessel. So I need something to, either option A, egg roll wrapper, option B, WW bread. What do you choose?
There's one open one, right?
Yeah. Okay. But this one's bigger, so
I was just like,
they're choosing. I had a feeling you guys would choose that one. I had. Here you go, hon. Start creating. There you go. Let's go. What are we making?
Okay, I don't know yet. I've just got to start playing. So I'm gonna take my food process.
What? That's a very bready based selection today.
It's a very bready
There's
based
no
selection
protein. Where's the protein?
But what's going to happen, everyone, is the voting isn't done. As the night progresses, when Kim and Rosie say, I think it's time to add another ingredient, I will grab 2 more and we will vote again. Then you'll have to throw those in as well throughout the evening. So we're going to be making multiple appetizers here, not just one tonight, right?
Yes, exactly. I'll be making a few different appetizers. So for those of you who just joined, I will be making I'm starting off with 4 ingredients. I was picked wonton wrappers, broccoli, and French fries that were left over from last night, and a WW paprika snacks.
Yes.
From the UK. Okay. So I'm starting now. You guys have fun. I gotta cook.
And Tia is asking in chat, how can you have leftover fries and pierogies? We got full last night. We had also burger and poutine, and Jean-Luc had chicken in a mango. White mango.
It was a mango with avocado chicken. It was delicious.
We ate a lot, right? When we weighed in today, guys. When we said we couldn't believe it. That's why we ate a lot. We also had chips last night. So, okay.
So I'm putting the French fries in the food processor.
Yes, you can,
Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Realize that French fries, they're not necessarily called French fries here in around the world. In the United States, Australia, thinly cut fries and potatoes are distinguished, and they're normally called chips. So we have different facts on those as well.
I love it. I love the random facts, Kim. So, of course, this is an open, if anybody wants to chat with us tonight, this is an open forum. So if you want to raise your hand and just talk with us, you can as well tonight. This is very open chat tonight. You're just watching us cook and having fun with us. So Rosie and Kim are here as well. So Rosie, how was your trip?
My trip was awesome.
Where did you see?
What did I see? I saw beautiful mountains because I was in Whistler, and then I took a ferry to Pender Island, and I got to see lots of beautiful sunsets. And there was a tree lighting that weekend, and I saw my niece and some cousins and family. And then I went to Victoria, BC, and I saw the legislature there because I'm a political geek. And then I went to Vancouver, and I went to yarn stores, and I spent time with family, and I saw a movie, which I haven't been to movies. I saw House of Gucci.
Oh, with Lady Gaga.
With Lady Gaga.
How was it?
I enjoyed it a lot. I actually didn't recognize Jared Leto. I didn't realize that's I was like, who's that actor? And then we found out at the end it was Jared Leto.
Wow.
So in Zoom right now, if you are in Facebook and you want to join Zoom, I just posted a link on the Facebook chat, so you can join Zoom using the link. I will do the same thing on YouTube, so just letting everyone know, okay?
And just so you know, Charlotte has made the suggestion of making a wonton chopped broccoli and add potatoes on top with WW things. So you're making a cup.
I love that concept, but my idea had already started before. I've decided that I am making broccoli bites. So I've ground my French fries, and this is going to be my crumbs. I've actually ground the snacks as well. Okay. I'm going to mix those together, and that's going to be my breading on my broccoli bites.
So now, Nick, do you like broccoli? Because I know you are a picky vegetable eater.
It's actually one of my favorites. You know what's funny story, everybody that's watching right now? By the way, I had to switch back to this because on YouTube, it has to stay there to be able to see that. Otherwise, it saw everyone.
Oh,
so that's why I switched back, if you're wondering. So as a child, you know, I was always watching commercials, and I always show kids hating broccoli, but yet they ate mushrooms, and I never understood that. I was like, why do kids eat mushrooms? Like, mushrooms are disgusting. And I still to this day, I always say they're full of poop, but I don't like mushrooms. So I prefer broccoli. I love broccoli. It's actually my second most favorite vegetable.
Can you get me the Pampered Chef, one of the smaller tray? Yes.
Go ahead.
No, I was spaced out for a moment. I apologize.
What are your favorite vegetables, people watching right now? Say it in chat. What's your favorite vegetable on Instagram, on Facebook, YouTube? Tell us. Which one's the one that you would love to have? Do you want to know mine? Is anybody can guess mine? Rosie, can you guess what mine is?
Corn.
No, actually, it's not. It's not my favorite vegetable. There's one that I love at the utmost of all vegetables.
I know.
Green beans.
Yellow
Yes,
beans,
yellow,
actually.
green and yellow
Green
beans.
and yellow beans
are my favorite.
So to that mixture of French fries and the paprika WW snacks, I'm actually going to just add some spices. I got some maple bacon spices. And they're all our Clubhouse spices. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'll just put a little bit of maple bacon in there. And I'm going to put some garlic in there.
I'm just watching what he
You
makes.
are watching, but I need a pot of boiling water a little bit.
Okay. Pot of boiling water.
So guys, today being December 18th, I looked up some fun facts for today.
Awesome.
And one of the fun facts is A Christmas Carol starring George C. Scott premiered in the US in 1984. So that was December 18th, 1984. Now, the Christmas Carol, written by Charles Dickens, has some pretty interesting facts. Marley was actually an actual person. He was Dr. Miles Marley, and Dickens met him at a St. Paddy's Day party. Marley, knowing that he had an interest in names, introduced himself, and Dickens then promptly said, well, your name will be a household word before the year is out. And it was, because of the Christmas Carol. It is the most popular and influential piece of work of fiction ever.
Wow.
It coined the phrase bah humbug. There's also Merry Christmas, because in England normally it's Happy Christmas, not Merry Christmas.
And it's funny that you say that, because not only in England is it Happy Christmas, but in American Sign Language it's Happy Christmas as well.
I didn't know you were back on.
There
We
you
say Happy Christmas, there's no sign for the word Merry.
So I saw in chat, we were asked, and I love that, Kim. So Kim was asking, because last time we did Cook What You Got, Kim did fun facts about the ingredients. So this week we're like, Kim, can you do like Christmas stuff? Because we're like, we don't know what we're making yet. We've been sick all week, which is, I know, Michelle, you asked the question in chat, how are we feeling? Much better. Yes, obviously we're kind of kooky again. So we've gotten back our spunk. We actually can breathe again. We did step today, so we're actually really much on the mend. We're feeling a lot better. So thank you for asking. I hope you're all feeling better out there. I hope you had your surgery. I know you had your surgery recently, so I hope you're feeling good as well, Michelle. So sorry about that. Keep going, Kim.
Back to the Christmas Carol, I should also say that it was there was a big spike in charitable donations that year that it was published. And it really spurs the charitable contributions. So yeah, it took 6 weeks to write.
Leave my spices out, because I'll use.
And he took long evening walks through London during the time to get inspiration. It was quite the event.
Get me a small bowl.
I see we have Michelle who wants to ask a question. So Michelle, what would you like to ask?
Your hand's up. You put your hand up.
He asked me how I'm feeling with my knee, so
okay.
I wanted to answer. My knee is better. I could bend it kind of, and it's getting there slowly, thank God. And today actually is a little bit of a sad day. It's my dad's birthday. He would have been 84 today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and we lit a candle. We put a picture by the candle of him.
I'm sure you have lots of fond memories of him.
Yeah. And at least today you're spending it with all of us here.
I'm a little bit excited. I'm getting my booster hopefully Monday.
Awesome.
That's awesome, Michelle.
That's awesome, Michelle.
Love that you're spending your dad's birthday with us here.
Yeah.
You know, we
hope we make it fun.
Yes, exactly. Give you some good memories still, and remember everything that he was there for you. So it's great that you're celebrating him in his honor still.
So on Instagram, we were just asked a question that I want to answer, because maybe people are wondering. We're asked, are we doing Christmas music tomorrow for her body step? We're doing Christmas music all week.
Every day.
Every class this week will be Christmas remix. We had our first trial today, and I think it was a success.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was a lot of fun.
So much fun.
We enjoyed it. So yes, all week will be Christmas music for our body step. So if you want to join us, just send us a message, Jean-Luc and Nick at hello@jeanlucandnick.com. Wow, I forgot what our email was for a second. So thank you so much for asking the question, Rachel, on Instagram.
Yay.
Back to you, Kim.
So now I've actually got my broccoli. Can you guys hear me okay? Yeah, I've got my broccoli. I'm just going to flash steam it real quick, because I find broccoli raw is just like, So I'm going to flash steam it real quick. And then I've decided that I'm breading my broccoli in the French fries and paprika crisp from WW with a little bit of maple bacon spices and some garlic spices, so the garlic plus. And then that's going to be put into an egg roll wrapper. That's what I've decided to do.
Okay.
It's going to be a breaded broccoli stuffed egg roll.
Okay. I'm willing to try what you make.
You are going to try what I make. You don't have a choice.
I don't have a choice.
Nobody else is here to try it.
Well, I think that poses the fact that it's going to need a dipping sauce, so we should probably add a new ingredient.
Oh, time for a new ingredient.
You read my mind, Kim. You read my mind. I think we're like psychically linked here.
We're twins.
Okay. So I have here with me, so I'll put up the poll again. I'll explain to you these 2 items. So
I'm dying to know what he has in his hands.
So I have 2 items. Let me relaunch the poll. Sorry, it's a little technical here. So I have option A, sour cream that went with the pierogies that we aren't using. Option B, salsa. So vote for now in Zoom. Option A or option B.
Can't we have both?
Nope, one or the other. It has to be one or the other. That's the way this cookie crumbles. You got to vote one or the other.
Yeah, but it would be so good if you mix the 2 together and put some
Possibly.
spices in there.
He can grab stuff from the pile if he wants. Like he's not there. He can grab them if he wants. Like if he decides to do both, he can. But right now, I think option B is winning. So salsa it is. There you go, honey.
Salsa it is. Did you tell him what kind of salsa it was?
It's a mango salsa.
It sure is.
Mango and lime salsa.
Salsa.
Lime.
And our regular wonton wrappers were not available, so we had to buy a different brand. These are very different. I've never worked with these before, so I have no clue what to expect.
Do you guys want another item as well right now?
Well, yeah, I can't make a sauce with just salsa.
Okay.
Another item.
Okay, so let's see.
Another item.
What am I going to choose this time? Let's
Rosie,
see.
I think you need to do the background music for when they're doing the poll.
I'll do some. I'll make up something.
Okay.
Well, I won't make it up. I have.
I'm not going to be happy about this. Okay. Option A.
Poll up. Poll up needs to go.
I'll
up.
put the poll up. Let's do a poll. And let's reset. Here we go. Ready? Option A, chickpeas, or option B, green beans in a can. Option A or B. I love
You
this.
read my mind. I was thinking that song.
So option A wins. Chickpeas.
Ding, ding.
And
Did
so
you
now-
know? Did you know it's very popular now? It's something called aquafaba, and it is a vegan option for those who want to have meringues. You can take the juice of the
Fava
chickpea
beans.
and with fava beans, chickpea.
Yep.
You use the chickpea juice to make meringue and add some like cream of tartar. Just so you know.
I have seen that actually. There is a chef on TikTok. There's 2 of them. There's a vegan chef. I can't remember her name, and she does a lot of really cool stuff with like just for vegans. Then there's another one who does. She's the waste not chef. So like she'll make. She made. I can show you something that I made actually out of it. Where is it? I made myself some strawberry vinegar by using the tops of my strawberries when I cut them, because you always end up leaving. You put your vinegar in a jar, you put your strawberry tops in it, you let it sit in your fridge for a couple of days, and then boom, you have fresh strawberry vinegar. So cool. I make it for a dressing, and it was cool. I was like, what a great idea. The more you know.
I admit I saw it on Great British Bake Off. That's where I saw it the first time.
I'm not doing what we did last year. Okay, I think next time you do cook what you got, we get Nick to do it too. No, I don't cook. This is literally his domain. I'll do laundry, cook what you laundry, or laundry what you do.
Clean what you got.
Clean what you got. I can do that. Clean clothes, fold it for you guys. I can do that. I can do, organize a spreadsheet for Nick. Oh, Nick, you got to throw in a pivot table.
I always told Nick, you know what he should do? He should teach a class on how to use Excel or how to create like a budget, like do stuff like that. You should have saw his couponing spreadsheets that he used to have. Well, now it's a wellness warrior spreadsheets instead, but comes out to the same difference.
Nisha's asking if laundry is my new nickname.
No, it's pivot.
Pivot.
Nisha and Nick and I are, I'm sure of as many of all of you are, but Nisha, Nick, and I have a very big friend relationship. Everything we send each other is all about friends usually. A lot of times it's a friend memes and friend comments. So friend is a huge part of our life. So now what I've done is I've actually taken the broccoli out. I let it just like sit just a little bit in the water just for it to get brighter green and to soften a little bit, because I always find broccoli as well is very coarse and hard to eat. So what I've done is by letting it sit in some hot water for a few minutes and then flash coaling it off with some cold water, I'm now able to bread it. So I'm now breading it and I'm going to be baking that in the oven.
I'm also doing my task in the kitchen is cleaning. Last year when we did this program, our kitchen became a mess by the end. I am not letting it happen this time. I'm washing as we go.
Thanksgiving last year.
Nisha has her hand up and would love to say something.
Bring it on, Nisha. Pivot.
Oh my goodness. You're not... No, I was going to say, Nick, are you Monica Geller? No.
I am. You know what's funny? My mom, look at my mom on screen. Look at my mom. She's like,
definitely
am Monica. I am definitely Monica. I organize everything. I get overly excited. And she was my favorite character.
Although I'm the cook.
Oh, that's so fun. But I have to say, you guys have gotten Paul and I into the show Mom. We have been binging it. We just started season 5, and oh my goodness,
we
absolutely love it. We love the way they've taken on all these serious issues, and the comedy, the writing is phenomenal. And I love the whole disability portrayal and not being afraid of like the way Adam's character and his sense of humor. It's pretty awesome.
I totally agree. We love that show as well, Nisha. It was such a great show.
We watched it when it first aired back when it started years ago, and then we got rid of cable. And then when it came on Netflix, we're like, oh, we can catch up. So we watched the stuff we had seen, and then we watched the rest of it. And it was kind of nice to see how it progressed.
You're gonna sit.
And then it's funny. It's like crossover from Friends, right? Because the main character is Chandler and Monica's surrogate from Friends is the daughter, right?
Oh, I didn't even think of it that way.
Christy.
It's Erica. And then also I think Adam's ex-wife is Rachel's mom from Friends. Paul was pointing that out too.
So it's like a crossover. You see all the same actors.
Yeah.
Love it.
That is crazy. I never
got there for you. Perfect.
I never even thought that. That's amazing.
But Paul's here. He's listening. I'm describing to him everything that's happening.
Paul.
Hi, Paul. Everybody say.
Everybody wave to say hi to Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
I was gonna say, don't wave. He won't see you.
Yeah.
Don't wave.
My buddy's Jean-Luc and Nick.
Yeah, Paul.
Yeah.
What are our new names?
Yeah. That's it. He loves telling me to relay that to you guys.
What are our new names, Nisha? Tell everybody what our new names are.
Jean-Luc and Nick.
Jean-Luc and Nick. Jean-Luc and Nick.
We've been called
worse. Don't tell people my dirty secrets, Paul.
But no, this is so much fun and so glad to see you guys back to yourselves. And I highly recommend a Body Stuff Christmas remix. It was amazing. I will be there.
We had, you know what's funny is that idea really came up
yesterday.
We were sick all week, and we're like, we have to do class. And it's like, how do we end it off so that it's not just? And another thing that we shared today too, and we'll share with you guys live too. What we did today is we actually filmed our class today. Our plan is throughout Christmas, between Christmas and New Year, because we're not teaching, a Body Step songs we did will be live streamed on Facebook, on Instagram. So you guys can actually try a step class to Christmas music, our song each day throughout Christmas. So you guys won't miss us 100%. We'll still be around in some way. No classes because we're taking the holidays. This will be our first full, well, not really anymore.
Well,
we're still working on stuff. We never stop. We always work on stuff. So thank you so much, Nisha.
Okay, so what was my next ingredient? Oh, these are 2 ingredients. Yes. So I got that cooking. I've got that going. So now I need to do...
Yes. Well, let's Kim and Rosie chat for a bit. We'll discuss what we want to do next.
Chickpeas and salsa.
Okay.
Like a sauce.
Well, I have another fun fact for you all.
I like that.
I was checking
I
out
need this then.
what interesting things happened on December 1st. And actually the earliest possible date that Christmas was ever celebrated was in the year 333. Or pardon me, 337. Then in the year 800, Pope Leo III crowned Charles the Great, the Roman emperor. We also know him as Charlemagne. In 1066, William the Conqueror was crowned King of England at Westminster Abbey and completed the Norman conquest of England. So there are some of your fun facts of the earliest Christmases in history.
Yes, and I'm petting my new vest.
See her
right
vest.
now.
See her vest.
I got a vest and it's like faux fur and it's comfortable and fuzzy. Yeah, see, I have lots of useful things to say. So let's see. What other exciting things are going on this this week for people, or this, tell us what's going on in the world. Anyone?
Anyone? We can have some comments in chat. Let us know what's going on. I'll continue on with more fun facts during this time. December 25th in 1621, Governor William Bradford of Plymouth Colony, now Massachusetts, forbid the game playing on Christmas. He must have been Scrooge at his time. Then we have the legendary Christmas truce that happened in 1914. That happened on the battlefields of World War I, and instead of fighting, the British and the German troops exchanged gifts and played football. We have Sue up asking a question. What did you want to ask, Sue?
Oh, I don't want to ask questions. I just want to say hi to everybody. I haven't really seen anybody.
Yeah, Sue's been away for a bit.
Hi, Sue.
Yeah,
We missed you, Sue.
Thank you for what you're.
Hello?
No,
So
Hello.
Jean-Luc said we miss you, Sue.
Oh,
You're not on, that's why. Talk now.
I've been checking in on YouTube and whatever, because I was having problems with my computer, and then I got it fixed, and then my husband had to do trainings. I couldn't get so finally got everything fixed. So anyway, I just wanted to say hi to everybody.
And then Sue, did you fix it? And then Jean-Luc and Nick weren't there for 2 Sundays?
Well, and that's the other thing, guys. Hello. I went on, I got on early so I could say hi to you guys, but that's okay. You guys were having fun. So that's cool.
It's funny because when we went to Mexico,
we should tell that trip.
We were supposed to go like live that night, but we didn't get to the resort till 9 p.m.
And we left at 6. We left our house at
very early,
6 a.m. that day, and didn't get to the resort till 9. We were supposed to get to the resort by like 4 originally, but there was a few delays with the flight and stuff like that.
And the airport.
And the airport was very slow.
3 hours in customs.
3 hours
in Mexico.
At the Mexican customs. I mean, it was still easy.
You know, need more?
Yeah, I might need a little bit more.
So then
it's almost like getting into Cuba.
Just do other stuff.
Yeah.
You guys want us to vote for another? Do you want another ingredient?
Let's have another.
I need to make another appetizer of some kind.
Okay, I'm gonna get going.
Another
Keep shelling them. Or you want to pick 2?
Okay.
I don't want to know.
For Jean-Luc to make an appetizer.
Okay. You ready? I'm gonna put the poll up. So if you want to vote, come on Zoom. That's where the voting's happening. Hey, we have 25 people here tonight. That's awesome. Especially at Christmas time. Okay, launching the poll. You ready? Chicken hot dogs, turkey bacon. Chicken hot dogs, turkey bacon. Which one do you choose? Oh, it looks like turkey bacon's taking the lead. It's running ahead. And I think turkey bacon. Honey, you have to use turkey bacon.
Okay, turkey bacon it is.
I'm gonna put the hot dogs away then. We'll have them later.
So for those of you who don't know what I'm doing over here is my chickpeas that you have given me. I'm taking off the little shell on them. There's a little shell on chickpeas, right? And it's just smoother. It makes your whatever you're making, if you want to cream the chickpeas smoother. Technically, you can eat them. I've seen people eat them, but I'd rather not myself. So
So we're just shelling some
chickpeas.
And Charlotte has her hand up. What's up, Charlotte? You're on mute.
I think that's
There. So are we on to another appetizer, or is this all going into the broccoli?
No, the
potato.
So right now, the broccoli, potato, and wrap is somewhat what's going to happen there.
Figuring out this one now.
This bacon is going to be something else. So I'm going to need more ingredients, and this is going to.
He said it. Hey, if he says it, I'm going to grab some more, right?
This is going to be a dip because they had already said they needed a dip. So that's the chickpea with the salsa is where I'm going on the dip right now. So I'm throwing in the chickpeas. I would say a quarter cup of chickpeas, and I'm throwing in 3 tablespoons of my mango salsa into my chickpeas.
Okay.
Leslie is from Barry is waiting for the Lindor option.
The Lindor option won't happen because it's chocolate.
No chocolate, unfortunately.
Okay, you guys ready? Let's vote again. I'm gonna launch the poll. Stop sharing.
I'm making up music now. Here
we go. Ready?
What are we choosing?
Pineapple or spinach? A, pineapple, B, spinach. What are you gonna vote for? What are you gonna vote for? I love the music.
I sound like I'm from like a cheesy elevator music.
Works. I think they want pineapple, honey.
Pineapple it is.
I don't know.
That's what I was do.
Do you need something else then?
Yeah, get another ingredient.
All right, another ingredient.
Another ingredient.
Something more hearty, let's say. Like I need things to make things.
But that you can grab other things.
I know, but I'm having fun making it with what they're giving me.
All right, well.
While you're choosing, I thought I would just let you know that the first ever recorded word of the word pineapple dates back to the year 1396.
Wow, I love pineapple. It's one of my favorite fruits, other than him.
Pineapple.
Okay, so now we're gonna launch another poll. I bring him back another one. He needs a vessel, he said. So he wants a vessel, okay?
He needs a vessel? That sounds too weird for me.
So, WW bread, A, or English muffin, B. He needs a vessel. Maybe he'll make
English
a bruschetta.
muffin, that's my drag name.
Oh, option B went up like crazy. No one wants the bread. One person wants the bread. So I think this one won. So here you go, hon. Are you good enough now? Do you need anything else?
No, I should be good now.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to put away the chickpeas. We will leave you now.
Let's see.
I'm pretty sure that's loud. So I'll let you guys chat amongst yourselves.
Okay, I'm looking up fun facts on the English muffin. Let's see what that has to say.
I thought you were on
about
the fun facts on WW bread.
Oh.
As Leslie said, it's horrible. So I suspect we don't actually need a fun fact on WW bread. Why do you have to be careful about Googling muffin, Tia?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Okay, that's like saying
now.
No, they can now because I turned my microphone off. That's like when we used to go to workshops and say, oh yeah, just look for the WW gays. You'll find us everywhere. And people are like, we found porn. Because they forget the WW part in front of the gay part. And all they could find was porn. We're like, that's not us. That's not us.
Well, the fun fact that I found on English muffins is that the favorite toppings are butter, jelly, jam, or scrambled eggs with cheese.
I like cream cheese on my English muffin.
Cream cheese.
Or like peanut butter. Oh my God. Crunchy peanut butter hot on a English muffin. And guess what?
It's in the nooks and crannies.
And guess what? Guess what's here, everybody? You know what happens when this gets in our house?
Is this from the one from your mom's when you were?
No, we bought it. It's already started. This was not on bread, people. This was on a spoon. We're honest. This was on a spoon.
I used to do as a kid all the time. We always ate from a spoon.
I'm actually going to add this as an ingredient. Why did we think of that?
Peanut butter. I like jelly jam on my English muffins with butter.
Okay, we have Lisette here wanting to ask a question. So we definitely have to have her unmuted.
It's not a question. I just want to mention that when they eat the peanut butter on the spoon, they don't clean the spoon properly. There's always some left off.
They're obviously not licking it properly.
I leave behind because it makes me feel better that I didn't eat the entire thing.
I eat all my peanut butter.
It makes me feel like, oh, I left a bit behind, so it's not as many calories.
That's gaspillé.
Gaspillé.
Okay, I think we
That's
need to
why you
pin
get a
that-
pet. You get a pet to clean it at the end.
I think we need some other interesting facts from Lisette on habits of Nick and Jean-Luc while they're visiting. Anything else you can?
Can she be muted?
And I mean, I don't know if I want Kim muted or Lisette muted.
Jean-Luc, we've lost your mic. We can't hear you very well.
Am I back on?
You're on now.
Am I on now?
Turn you on, turn off, turn
Can
on,
we
turn
mute
off.
Lisette or can we mute Kim? I don't know which one I want to do.
Does that mean I have to do weird elevator music for the rest of the night?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm singing elevator music.
Jean-Luc hates me putting stuff away.
I have some facts. So it's Christmas Carol facts. Yesterday, we were singing "I Saw Three Ships," and they talk about the ships sailing into Bethlehem. And I said, "Yeah, but I don't know if Jesus was born in Bethlehem. I got to tell you, I'm not that good." But I realized they live in a desert. Where's the ship coming from? So that's the first question I have. The second question is, so we talk about Rudolph, Santa's sleigh is being held by, if you look at them, they're actually all he's pulled by female reindeer, despite the fact they all have masculine names, because of the way reindeer shed their horny things.
Antlers.
Thank you, horny things, antlers. I'm full of good work today. I'm full of words. I have not recovered from my trip fully. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it.
Lisette, you're still not able to unmute?
No, I'm good.
There you go. Okay.
So what we were talking about?
I just wanted to know if you had any other fun stories about Jean-Luc and Nick when they go and visit.
I have to think about it and come back to you.
Okay, we'll come back to you. In the meantime, Charlotte Heather has her hand up, so we'll get her to unmute.
Okay, I had to look up Rosie's question because it intrigued me, because I heard other people singing "I Saw Three Ships." So what it says is it mentions the ship sailing into Bethlehem, but the nearest body of water is the Dead Sea, 32 kilometers away. The reference to three ships is thought to originate in the three ships that bore the purported relics of the biblical Magi to Cologne Cathedral in the 12th century.
Well, Susan from Edmonton just said that camels are called ships of the desert. So maybe that's what they're talking about, is they're talking about them riding on camels, which makes much more sense.
Maybe there was just water there before. Like, you know, maybe
also think about it. We have we celebrate his birth on the 25th, which is snowy. And they talk about it being snowy. If it was snowy in that season, their season is opposite season of what I said. What? Leslie, I did not say that. I said ships with a P.
I was born on a pirate ship.
Yes, exactly.
You guys remember that from being a kid?
Yeah, that's what the Bare Naked Ladies also named an album based on that.
They sure did.
Jean-Luc, I think your mic's not working again.
Off on. It was on.
Oh,
I have just turned it on, so it keeps turning off on me for some reason.
So what's the state right now of cooking?
So the state of cooking right now, the broccoli's in the oven, still cooking. I'm going to put that into the wonton wrappers. I've made a pineapple mango, pineapple salsa hummus that I've added a little bit of chili oil to. That is going to be a dip for the wrapped broccoli coated chips with no.
Okay, I'm looking forward to this now.
Okay.
So I did just look it up to verify that females keep their antlers, males shed their antlers in the wintertime. So therefore, when we're talking about the reindeer pulling the sleigh, they're all female. Let the women.
And do you have a? I hate to say this, and I know it's mostly women in here tonight, so I will say it. Would you want male reindeer? They wouldn't stop for directions.
Good point. They'd all be going in opposite directions.
Sorry, men that are watching tonight.
I know where to go. You know where to go. I know where to go. Or as my dad, as we always used to say for my dad, he'd take the long shortcuts. He would always take us 4 hours more time to get wherever we were going because he wouldn't ask and stop for directions.
Does that sound familiar?
So the
I
next
was going to
part,
say, my reaction was, of course, the women were the ones who doing it. That's the only reason Santa got everybody their stuff on time.
Exactly.
So the next part, you guys actually gave me an idea. I am making a bruschetta with the English muffins, and it's going to it was a bacon. And there was still some broccoli left, so I cut it out into really small pieces. I'm going to fry that in the frying pan with the bacon once the bacon is cooked. And then going to top it off. I'm going to put some mozzarella cheese on the English muffin, and then cook those in the air fryer. I'm not even cooking those in the oven. I'm going to cook those in the air fryer.
Okay, I'm really wishing I was there now.
We haven't eaten yet. Okay, I think I'm going to vote on something else now because he's already figured this one out. It's too easy. I think we should make it a dessert type thing now.
Oh, crap.
Yes, that would be good.
So, first thing.
So Lindor. First choice is Lindor chocolate or.
Okay.
There is chocolate in the house.
Are you ready to vote? Let's get the poll up.
Bill putting up the poll.
Okay.
Putting up the poll.
So, option A, WW cinnamon apple wraps from the UK, or option B, Flourish cake mix, birthday cake mix.
Flourish wraps, pick your flourish or wrap.
Oh, the wraps are winning. The wraps are winning.
Yo, I should start doing a rap now. I don't know.
Go ahead. Yo.
I'm not good at rapping. I'd be doing
You want your wrap in a sack with some pap. I'm not good either. Obviously, I'm not a good rapper. So option A wins, hon. You gotta use the WW cinnamon wraps. I'm kind of happy.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so then let's do the next one. Something else desserty, or maybe not desserty. What do I want to use? Actually, I'm going to use something over. What can I use?
The choices? What's
I'm
he
gonna
gonna pick? What's he gonna
Okay,
pick?
since we're on a bit of a break here, I'll do another fun fact. On December 25th, 1932, during King George's 5th Christmas dinner speech, his chair broke. We also have 1957, Richard Starkey, aka Ringo Starr, for you Beatles fans. He received his first drum kit.
You need this?
Oh, that's cool.
Lynn, I know he doesn't like chocolate, so they won't make anything with chocolate. That doesn't mean we can't try and encourage it.
You're all mean.
So, Nick, what is it about chocolate that you don't like?
Sorry to interrupt, but I can't eat all the chocolate alone. So that's why I also don't want to make just chocolate stuff, because then I'd be stuck eating it just myself.
I've not liked chocolate since that baby. My mom tried to have me try it when I was a kid, and I just did not like it. And to this day, like the other day, we had a shot in Mexico called a baby Guinness shot, and I took it, and there was some cocoa in it, and it was terrible. It tasted horrible. I don't know how people can drink that stuff. So I just never liked it. But I think also I also don't like mustard. I don't like things that are very strong smelling. Like I don't like whenever I walk by the when you walk at the grocery store and they have those areas with all the olives and all the that stuff. I can't walk by there. I'm gonna throw up. I can't walk the fish.
You'll
area.
never be able to have go near a durian fruit.
No, I never would be able to. Never would be able to at all. I don't. Yeah, no. Okay.
For those of you who don't know what durian fruit is, it is this really horrible smelling
South Asian.
But cheese smells good. That's the difference. Cheese smells good, Lynn. It's chocolate stinks. I don't even like the smell of coffee. That's like I think I'm just weird. I don't like the smell of coffee. Like it's
not coffee. Sacrilege.
I love vanilla. Vanilla smell. I can smell that all day. We get candles and tons. Okay, we're gonna vote again for dessert stuff. So I'm gonna put the poll up. How you doing, hon? Are you good? Do you need me? Do you need me right now?
Dessert.
Here we go. Option A, cookies, shortbread cookies from UK, or option B, fizzy cola gums from the UK.
Oh, my vote's the fizzy cola gums.
Fizzy cola gums?
Seriously, people?
Or cookies? Shortbread cookies?
Oh, they're fizzy cola gums.
They're choosing right now. There's 10 to 17, 10 to 7, 11 to 7.
That's everybody. Oh no, there's still three. Oh, 3 people may include us though. The 3 of us, so we didn't vote.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
The cookies won. So Jean-Luc has to have the cookies.
Thank you. I love you. I'm very pleased about the cookies. I was like, what am I going to do with fizzy, chewy gummies that
melt them down? Make a sauce.
Last time I tried to melt something, it didn't melt very well.
So
the gummies would have been.
I'm going to add something savory or like out of this world, like different for the dessert. So let's see what I can find. Okay. I think I'm going to pick this because I think that could work.
What's he going to pick? I'm intrigued.
And
so there, just a heads up, when in talking about the smell of the durian, there is a video out of a guy named Dave Richards, who is who's been a WW coach, where he bought a durian and he tries eating it. It is absolutely hilarious if you get an opportunity to see that. I cried so hard. I was laughing so hard at it.
Yes,
okay.
I totally agree.
I'm ready. Ready
what
for the
did
third?
You find, Nick?
There's so many things over there that it's like so much fun to just
a cornucopia of things.
Okay. Option A, laughing cow. Option B, rice.
Laughing cow. Come on, people. You know.
There needs some cream to go with the
Laughing cow wins. I had a feeling, but you know he could have put any other stuff too. Like we made a decision tonight. He can go back in old stuff and add stuff to it. Right?
Yeah, like I took the broccoli that was left over from what I made for the first appetizer, and I added it to the bacon to make the bruschetta thing that I'm making.
Bruschetta thing that
it's
he's making.
Not even bruschetta, but you know what I mean.
So those are the 3 appetizers we're making.
I have 2 broccoli stuffed egg rolls right now as we speak. 2 of them have been rolled.
We're doing good. We're doing good.
You're good at rolling there, Jean-Luc.
I'm a great
rolling.
Okay, I'll have to say this. So Jean-Luc and I met. I used to cook before I met Jean-Luc. I used to be in the kitchen. I used to always make my own meals. I rarely went out to eat because I knew the benefit of eating home foods. So I always made my own meals. But when I met him, he loves the kitchen, just like he used to fold laundry, and I met him and I love laundry. So we literally stopped doing those things. So he doesn't fold often anymore. Like I
help now. But
he helps now and then. I help cook now and then too.
Definitely.
But I've stopped cooking. I don't cook at all anymore. I usually either follow behind him and clean, as you guys have seen tonight. That's my job. Or I taste. Period.
These wrappers are so weird.
I cut things.
That's such an awful job. It's such a big responsibility.
You know what, guys, though? I love cleaning. I have a big anal thing about kitchens. You know Monica, right? From Friends with kitchens. I'm just the same. My kitchen has to be clean and organized and yeah.
But I do the same thing when I cook. When I go up to Sudbury, I will and I'm the one, like Joey just gives me the kitchen. But
See?
I wash as I'm dirtying. As soon as something's gone, I'm washing it because I can't stand a messy kitchen.
Well, and that's me too. I'm the same way. And sometimes it drives him nuts because like he's in the middle of something like, where'd you put? I'm like, sorry, I cleaned it.
Stop touching my stuff. Leave it alone.
But tonight I'm doing it on purpose.
I see your hand. You
that
definitely.
Sounds like a regular. That sounds familiar. Stop that
comments,
Yes, Mom.
Here we go.
Yeah, you know what I do when they're coming over? I collect my dishes on the counter, so they clean it when they get here.
Yep.
I'm a dishwasher. That's a true story. True story. I show up and it's like, I left a pile for you, Nick. Go have fun. And I go clean the dishes.
I love that.
I vacuum every single day. Like I'm Danny Tanner from Full House. I vacuumed the vacuum on Friday. Literally, I took the vacuum and vacuumed.
They have Viva that's doing the cleaning with the, and on top of that, he's using the vacuum to vacuum on top of Viva, which is like the robot.
Our robot vacuums every day. Plus, I vacuum as well every day. We have 2 cats. Anybody have pets out there? Show of hand.
I remember I used to have 3 cats, and I understand. I used to vacuum and brush my furniture on a daily
basis. Your cat's fluffy hair. That's the other thing, is your cats are pretty fluffy.
4 spring rolls. Showing us 4 spring rolls made. They're going into the air fryer. 4 spring rolls, and they are the spicy French fry paprika WW crisp coated broccoli spring rolls.
What did you do with the French fries? You grounded them up to make it as a breading.
A breading, yeah. I grounded the French fries to make it as a breading, and there's still a lot of it. So I didn't use all of it. So I still have breading here that I can use for something else if I want to.
There's just 3 appetizers. Like I thought that would be. I think you have all your ingredients.
That's all the ingredients.
Yes,
excellent.
You can finish up now. Like
okay, perfect.
I don't want to add too many things. We're not going to be. We can't eat all night. Like at some point, these people have to go long.
And Roberta has her hand up to say something. So what's up, Roberta? Hi, Roberta.
Hi, Roberta.
Hi, Roberta.
Just need you to unmute.
We can do that.
I just had it up to say I have a pet.
Awesome. Yeah. What do you have? A dog or a cat?
A dog or
a
cat?
A dog that doesn't shed.
Oh, lucky. We have 2 very furry kitties that shed all the time.
But I'm laughing at the kitchen scene because when my husband used to cook, he does prep, clean, prep, clean, prep, clean. I cook, every pot is out, it's a mess. Now I've gone over to the dark side, and now I do what he does.
Well, you know why?
That's how we stayed married.
And you know why, Roberta? That I think Jean-Luc probably appreciates it this time. Last time we did this last year, we'll fill you in on what happened. So last Christmas when we did this,
it was Thanksgiving.
No, it's after Christmas. It was the holiday one.
Oh, yeah.
Which I thought was after.
Oh, it was after Christmas.
It was like near Christmas.
Okay.
So when we did the holiday one last year, after we finished it, our dishwasher died. Right after. So we went cut, and then our dishwasher stopped working, and there were piles of dishes everywhere. And I said, if we ever do this again, I will clean as we go next time, because I'm not ending the night. Now look at this, everybody. Look, the sink is clean. I've been keeping up. I've been washing everything, and a clean house is just so much better.
Yes.
I'm gonna put some of this stuff away that we need. So we didn't use, we had palmini out, we had other stuff, but I think we're on a good roll with 4
I've pivoted. They're no longer being bruschetta.
What are you doing then?
You'll see.
Well, you're supposed to tell them.
I've decided that I'm cutting my English muffins into quarters so that they're like little pieces of dip, and
pieces of
bread to dip the dip. I'm going to make a dip out of the bacon and cauliflower. I'm going to make
broccoli
and the bacon and broccoli. I'm going to make a dip. I always say cauliflower.
How many of these do you want?
Is that for dessert?
Yes.
Or
do you want so we'll let Kim do more fun facts while we discuss this next recipe. We'll be right back.
Okay then. Well, on December 25th, 1968, Frank Borman, he was orbiting the moon, and he read a Christmas reading while they were orbiting the moon. In 1983, the first live telecast Christmas parade at Epcot Center in Disney World, Florida, occurred. And then in 1989, Leonard Bernstein conducted Beethoven's Ninth Symphony in East Berlin, and it was to celebrate the fall of the Berlin Wall, and it was aired worldwide with an audience of 100 million people.
So do you know my favorite Christmas special? The Star Wars Christmas special. It was from the 70s. It only aired once. The only reason I enjoyed it was because I found it somewhere, and it starts off with Chewbacca talking to his family, going, grrr, 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 grrr. And there's also the Star Wars disco, which also makes me happy. But I'm a Star Wars geek.
I think we're gonna have to
And
see if we can find that on YouTube or something.
I'm sure you can find some of the Star Wars Christmas.
Well, that's cool.
And here's a question for people. Die Hard, Christmas movie, not Christmas movie?
Oh, it's Christmas movie.
To me, it's a Christmas movie. See, Gwen says no. Also, my friend asked me, Lord of the Rings, Christmas movie or not? For me,
The last song of Die Hard is "Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow." How can it not be a Christmas movie?
Thank you. But mine is Lord of the Rings is also a Christmas movie because I watched it during Christmas time, not because it's about Christmas, obviously.
So is Harry Potter.
We watch it every year at Christmas. It's because of the Yuletide ball. That's what we like to say. Because they go to the ball.
Then, I think we need to take a survey of everyone here and find out what is everyone's favorite Christmas movie.
Sound of Music. Sound of Music.
Okay,
Sound of Music.
Sound of Music from Lisette.
Share and chat. Let us know.
We got Gwen said Sound of Music as well.
Tia
It's a
said
Wonderful Life. Elf.
Home
And then
Alone.
you would have loved it yesterday. Santa came while we were caroling, and I did exactly what Buddy did. It's like, oh my God, it's Santa. I do that every time I see a Santa Claus.
I have to admit, my favorite holiday movie is The Last Holiday with Queen Latifah. I watch it every year. It's my all-time favorite.
I'm gonna
I've seen
say
that one.
Lord of the Rings. It's not a real Christmas movie, though.
I've never seen the Queen Latifah movie.
Oh,
No?
well, I think we're going to have to remedy that. And then,
Okay,
of course,
we'll sit down. We'll have a slumber
movie
party.
Susan, the movie with Chevy Chase is called Christmas Vacation. So that's the one. Jean-Luc, you're gone out again.
I'm just not talking. I just found it.
What?
You didn't turn on. They're not now.
Oh, I am on now. You see, it's so weird. I love the Chevy Chase. Any of the vacation movies are fun movies to watch.
I've never seen any of them.
I'm trying to figure out. I don't know what's Christmas movie that I really watched that was a favorite.
I love The Family Stone.
Yeah, even though it's sad.
that's a
It's
good
a
one.
sad movie, but I love that movie.
I also I have two others that I like to watch, which is Love Actually, and then there's The Holiday.
We have a Love Actually story.
Yes, sure, honey. Sure.
Okay, so one year, a couple years ago, it's Christmas time, and I'm like, Mom and Dad, let's watch a movie. Let's watch Love Actually. Well, the beginning of this movie is about filming a porn. And sitting with your mom
Jean-Luc and
and
Nick
dad,
sitting with his mom and dad, and we're like,
and
what are you making your parents watch?
They're not actually correction. They're not actually filming it. They are staging the
they are
lighting, and they are
stand-ins for the
stand-in lights.
porn actors. But it's very, it was a very interesting evening. It was awkward.
Very awkward.
Funny that with Lizette would have had no issues, but with my mom and dad, for some dumb reason, awkward. Because Lizette's my girlfriend.
it would have been awkward with my mom. I won't lie.
Not at all.
With me, yes.
I like to watch the British sci-fi, like Doctor Who will have a Christmas special, and I actually enjoy watching things like the Bake Off specials and stuff like that. That's more my speed.
Oh, a White Christmas. That's a good one. So is About a Boy. That's a good one too.
I just check what's on Netflix and just go through them. I don't have like really a movie that I will watch at that time. I just go through the Netflix thing or Disney, and because I'm not a TV person, so I have a hard time sometimes to find like movie that I will like. If somebody else watch it, I will watch it. But by myself, usually I don't find them good.
And there's another fun fact that I don't know if any of you know, but I actually was an extra in a Christmas movie. It was called I'll Be Home for Christmas, A Pair of Jacks. And it starred, I'm having a brain fart.
Come on, Ken. Come on, Ken.
Husband. It's Barbara Streisand's husband. What the heck's his name?
Oh, Josh Brolin.
Brolin, not Josh.
James
Josh
Brolin.
is the son.
John Brolin.
James
Whatever Brolin.
Thank you very much.
Something Brolin.
So, yes, I was an extra, and I starred in the scene where they were at the market, and I'm standing behind Mira Sorvino. It's June, 30 degrees weather, and there I am standing in a fur coat. Needless to say, I was sweating quite a bit.
I
But
bet.
that was one of the best experiences I've ever had. It was so cool just to be around and see how a movie was made.
Isn't it surreal, Kim? Because like we felt the same way when we did the WWE commercial. It's a really different experience to actually go through and actually see the work it takes to put those things together. Like to film one, like we were literally on the commercial for 10 seconds and it took a whole half day to film.
Yeah, the scene I was on took a full day to shoot.
The fact that they actually took one of the waitresses that was in the scene for maybe 2 seconds, right? She was serving us our food. You never see her at all in the commercial. She was tattooed all the way, all her arms or shoulders. They make up her shoulders to make, because she was wearing an off the shoulder blouse.
I thought you were going to say over the shoulder boulder.
She didn't need one because it was off the shoulder. And they actually took the time to cover all of her tattoos, and she didn't even make it into the commercial
at all.
At all. You don't even see her at all, not once.
I have a friend who has, and if anyone's seen the musical of The Producers, there's a scene where it's a whole bunch of accountants who are singing with the main character. And I have a friend who, and there's a solo done by a sort of a bass baritone. And so my friend was requested and flown to New York to film this, and it didn't make it into the movie, but it's in the extras of The Producers movie. But in the show, he would have been seen.
Cool, very cool.
He said Matthew Broderick was a bit odd, but other than that,
really,
yeah. It may have been that it was a really long day. Who knows? I don't.
Now, another fun fact for you. I'm going back to December 18th being today. We also have a few fun facts from that day. Thomas Fleet published Mother Goose's Melodies for Children. In 1892, Tchaikovsky's The Nutcracker Ballet premiered in St. Petersburg, Russia. And the Nutcracker Ballet is the world's most performed ballet. Who's seen it? I've never seen it in its entirety. I've only seen parts of it. Oh, we've got 2 people so far. Anybody else? No. It's really pretty. I love the music from it, I have to admit.
So I have a question for you, a trivia question. What do you think is the highest grossing Christmas movie of all time?
Home Alone.
Anyone guess?
Die Hard.
Oh, what are you showing us, Jean-Luc?
This is what came out of the broccoli, the leftover broccoli, and the
bacon,
the bacon,
the cheese,
and this is what we're gonna use. We're gonna dip our English muffins.
He made a dip.
I made a dip out of cheese, cheese, broccoli, and I'm actually gonna take the leftover French fry and crisp mash, and I'm going to sprinkle on top and bake it in the oven so it gets like a bread
I'm
coating.
so excited for this one.
Okay, Nick.
Yes,
you are correct that Home Alone is the top grossing movie of Christmas movie of all time.
Hey, we had a trivia game at work this week, and I got 3rd. Okay, I'm pretty good, and I got 3rd and I stopped playing.
He stopped playing in the
last
of the game.
round. I didn't play the last round. It was like 5 rounds, and last round I was like, oh, I'm not gonna. I was like, I've answered enough, and then I still got 3rd place. And I was like, wow, I guess I know some really useless facts. What are people's plans this Christmas? So I know that's what are people doing? Are you guys staying home? We're going to Windsor. That's our plan so far. We're going to Windsor on the 24d, 23rd.
Unless planes
change and
unless
the world
Bye,
Roberta.
Bye, Roberta.
Bye, Roberta. Thank you for coming.
And if everybody wants to see what the final result is of our food, just watch it later on YouTube.
I just added the breading. Now I'm going to bake it in the oven just to get it a little crispier on top.
And we're getting I'm cutting an apple up because he's going to add that to our dessert appetizer. Whoever thought he could do dessert appetizer.
Is he allowed to add that to the dessert appetizer?
Oh yeah, he can add any.
Is that in the rules?
Oh yeah, he can add whatever he wants.
Okay.
He can put whatever he wants. The only rule is that he has to use the stuff voted in. That's the rule.
Okay.
And so far, he's doing pretty good. He's only has to use these three things left: the cookies, the wrap, and the laugh. You used laughing cow, didn't you?
I did, but you want me to use it in the dessert?
No, you don't have to. I'm not giving you any instructions. I'm just suggesting
I thought that
things.
was requested as a dessert.
It was
thing
requested
in
as a dessert, so I will use it in the dessert.
in the
I
dessert
just request things, and somehow they appear in front of me. But no, he changed the bruschetta, so.
So we've had some answers as to what people are doing. We've got Lynn is staying home. Her Christmas is canceled. I'm sorry to hear that, Lynn.
Aww.
But I'm sure you'll make a fun time with you and your husband, Okay, maybe not. Sue is going to Sudbury. Hi, Sue. You're going to come by and visit. And then Michelle is going to be a home, and so is Susan.
Do you want?
So it sounds like a lot of us are going to be home buddies because we're going to be the same way here.
Yeah, I'm staying home too.
I'm staying home, but I have family that are supposed to be coming, but who knows what will happen reality, right? So they're coming after Christmas.
Our Christmas is already done. So for me, Christmas, it's not coming.
Oh yeah, you guys had an early Christmas.
Yep.
Our family always.
Your mic's off, Nick.
Am I on? There you go.
There you go.
Yep, now you are.
So our Christmases are always so. Back in when we first, Jean-Luc and I first met, we used to do Christmas at Christmas time, but it was a lot of work to drive to Sudbury, Ontario from Toronto, and then back and then to Windsor, the opposite end. It was always like we were driving almost the entire vacation. I would get sick. You guys know how I get sick, right? So I would get sick. And so we stopped doing that. And so recent years, we started doing Christmases early. So this year, our Christmas with my mom and my sister and our niece and nephew was actually at the end of November. So we are every year now we do it earlier. So then now on December 24th, we're actually going to Windsor to his mom's. But again, if things remain as they are right now, that is the plan. But I think we're all our plans are a little in the air right now. I think everyone, right? Everyone's kind of like,
what do we
that's
do?
the plan.
The Ontario people. I don't know if that's for everybody, but those of us
I think all of Canada, because I think, Nova Scotia, BC is going through stuff as well. So I think all of Canada is in the same boat.
And our
Quebec
Christmas is getting earlier because of with the grandkids, like they're not here at Christmas. So we have to see which weekend they are here. So that's why it's getting always earlier than it used to be. Because the first time we did it early was December 16. But now we're getting it in November.
Eventually it'll be in June.
July 25th.
Christmas in July.
Might as well.
Yeah. So Jean-Luc is finishing up the dessert one.
So I'm frying up my Nick cut me up a green apple, a Granny Smith apple. I fried it up. I put a little bit of vanilla that we got from Mexico in the frying pan. And I added, actually, this is Terry Lynn, who came to visit, brought some popcorn seasoning. And this is like a cinnamon sugar popcorn seasoning. And I like it on my popcorn, but I'm like, put it in the apples because it's cinnamon sugar. I didn't put a lot. I put like 2 sprinkles of it, just enough to make it smell like cinnamon.
You want
sugar.
2 wraps, hon, or 1 wrap?
I think 1 wrap is good.
You're not making one each, or?
I can make one each if you would rather.
I want my own. I won't lie.
So where all are we at anyway? We have
So-
stuff in the air fryer?
Air fryer is about to start right now. Thank you for reminding me.
So in the air fryer is the wontons that are filled with the mashed potatoes, like the fries that were pulverized with the paprika chips. That was, oh my God, that was baked on top of broccoli. And then that was then put it into the actual egg roll wrapper. Now it's being baked in the air fryer. Then the second appetizer, Jean-Luc cut up the English muffins into bite-sized pieces that he's baking to make into almost like hard breads. Then he made in a skillet, he made a broccoli, cheese, Laughing Cow,
and leftover French fry stuff.
Leftover French fry dip. He has also in the fridge a mango pineapple.
Where's the pineapple?
It's in the fridge.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Mango pineapple hummus with the chickpeas.
Yeah.
And now for dessert, he's using the wraps. He's using Laughing Cow and apples, as well as the cookies, the shortbread cookies, to make us a dessert. I don't know what he's making yet. Probably a wrap of some kind, but we'll figure it out when he makes it because he's on his way right now. But that's the rundown.
So Jean-Luc,
sounds
do you,
amazing.
is this how you create your lovely, delicious meals? Is just by like, okay, let's throw this, and this together and see what happens?
Very often, that's exactly what happens. I look at what I have in my fridge and I'm creative. I'm not saying that all of this is going to be delicious.
It might suck.
Sometimes you might surprise yourself. And I think that's what the fun part is don't be afraid. Don't go thinking you need to go to the grocery store to have specific ingredients in your house. If you already have ingredients in your house, most likely you like it. Most likely you can try figuring it out a different way of cooking it.
90% of our recipes on our website were an experiment.
Yep.
Where we tried something, it didn't work. We tried something else, it didn't work. Remember, when we came back to our lifestyle, when we tried to change who we were, we said we still want to enjoy the foods we love, but not the way we used to enjoy it. So our goal was, how can we replace all the foods that we love, poutine, pizza, pasta, all these things with other items that make us feel like we're having the same thing, but it's not exactly the same thing. So that when we do want to have the actual thing, we go to a restaurant. We go to visit his mom, my mom. So that's how we've shaped our lives. That's why we experiment so much with the foods we have, because we want to make sure that the foods we find are enjoyable, are low fat, low calorie, delicious, and healthy. And that's what we always try to do with everything we make now. That's basically how we've run for the last 3 years. Except when we order pizza and Chinese and chips.
That's awesome.
And amaretto. Because yes, Jean-Luc and Nick will be having a cocktail.
Once we're done.
There's
Once we're done
always
today.
time
There's
for a
always
cocktail.
time for a
There's always time
cocktail.
for a cocktail. For those of you who are wondering, that is from Mrs. Kasha Davis from RuPaul's Drag Race.
She's a drag queen.
We are complete drag race fans.
We are. We watch it all the time. Yes. So someone on Instagram, Rashad, is asking, are Rosie and Kim there? They are not here. They're in Zoom. So they're actually in Zoom. Say hi, Rosie and Kim. Rashad was asking.
Hi, Rosie and
Hi,
Kim.
Rosie and Kim.
Hi, Rosie and Kim.
Yes, I really wish we were there, but one of these days we'll definitely get down.
Yeah, it'll
The joys
happen.
of the world we're currently living in.
Yes, exactly.
Well, we were trying to be smart. Originally, they were going to be here, but because of everything that's been going on, and as well because we came back and we weren't feeling well, we didn't want to take any chances. We wanted to make sure that everybody was as safe as possible. We actually ordered our groceries. We had it delivered to a neighbor of ours who then dropped it off in front of our door. Sue Cunningham, she was fantastic. She dropped it up right in front of our door. So
Keiko's ran out.
Yeah, Keiko's ran out, had to chase them.
The
And
peanut gallery is
picking a fight.
Grabbing Kim. So we're almost there, guys. We're almost finished
Not
all
really,
the.
because I need to do something with this.
But okay. But I mean, you're
What are
still
you gonna do
closer
with
than
the
you were.
cookies?
Oh yeah.
What are you going to do with the cookies, Jean-Luc?
I'm going to pulverize the cookies and make a coating for these. I know that sounds funny because then I'm going to air fry these as nachos, and it's going to be an
apple cinnamon nachos?
cinnamon compote dessert where you
Will
dip
there be
it-
whipped cream and ice cream?
Listen to how
He's so excited back
Nick
here.
is.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And I actually decided to add pineapple to the apples in the frying pan because there was some
Ooh.
pineapple juice left, and I thought the pineapple juice and the apples would be a nice complement. So it'll be interesting. I've never had apple and pineapple, but I thought,
They both have apple in
they
it.
have apple in it, so they should go together.
So you're making breaded crisps? Is that what you're doing?
I'm trying this. I don't know if it's gonna work. I'm actually going to cut these up into 8. I'm going to put them in the air fryer, but instead of coating them in oil or anything, I'm actually going to spread the Laughing Cow on them and fry them with the Laughing Cow on top. So they're going to be a apple cinnamon cheese covered wrap with apples and pineapple on top.
Oh, we were asked the question in chat. Where are the kitties? We put them away for tonight because we knew they would be all here. And we don't want them on the counter while we're making food. So the cats we'll let them out when we're done cooking.
Yes,
So they'll run out and we'll try to get them up here.
Jean-Luc, ajoute some Disaronno in your apple and pineapple.
Oh,
What a good idea, Lisette.
But then I can't drink it.
No,
You
but
can
you'll
still
give
drink
you a
it.
nice
He's not going to
flavor.
put the whole bottle into the drink.
perfect. Thanks, Mom. Love you. No wonder I keep you around.
Sometimes.
When are you going home? Oh, wait, you are home.
Yeah, they have to put up with me from Thursday,
Now that.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I left finally. They were so happy.
No,
Oh, so you stayed past when you guys arrived from Mexico?
Yeah, she stayed for a few days.
I waited that Nick got his result because Nick and
just in case,
just to be safe. Even when I left there, I went straight to Sudbury. Jean-Luc went to gas up my vehicle. I didn't stop. I stopped to go for bathroom and didn't see anybody and come back home just to make sure that I don't bring anything.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, we decided for everybody who's wondering what happened. So what happened is when you're in Mexico, you have to test 72 hours before. So we did it 2 days before we left. So it was 50 some hours before we left. We all tested, all 4 of us, came back negative. We were good to go. So we flew back. When you landed in Canada, when you walk through customs, they provide on your passports, they put a red or pink or green sticker. I got a pink and Antoinette got a pink and my mom and Jean-Luc got green, which meant Antoinette and I got tested. So when we got back to our condo, to be cautious, my mom said, I'll wait here till all the results come back.
And the weather was not really good for her to drive home at that time either.
So did Antoinette stay with you too, just to be
No,
safe?
she went home because
I drove her home that night, actually.
Yeah.
That's why the night we came
back. So
that
night we came back, everyone, we were up till 4 a.m. We were up till 4 a.m. that night because of everything happening.
And the thing, because you have 2 people getting tested, it's stupid if they get positive, I'm with them. So
yep, absolutely.
Take a chance and wait for the result.
Linda, you got a pink. Does that mean you got tested when you were there?
Yeah.
And you're all good?
Red?
Yeah. It's a little darker than
it's perfect. That bread's perfect. Look at the bread pieces in Instagram. Wow. We're going to dip that in our dip. Yum, yum, yum. We haven't eaten yet, so we're hungry. Okay. And I'm still cleaning over here. I did a pretty good job.
Fun fact for us. I did some research. I was trying to anticipate everything that was going to be happening today, and I guess I didn't pick very well because I picked stuffing. I thought for sure you'd be doing some kind of a stuffing, but I guess it's stuffing for the wonton. So anyway, the earliest known stuffing recipe comes from the year 1600, from a 1600-year-old Roman cookbook. It advises crushed pepper, luage, and I had to look this one up. Luage is an edible white flowering plant, and it's in the parsley family. Ooh. And then also ginger, cut meat, cooked spelt. I had to look that one up as well. And spelt is an ancient grain. Yeah. And then
spelt is often eaten by gluten-free people. Just a heads up.
Yeah, it's coming back for pasta.
And then another ingredient that they did was crushed brains.
Ew.
Yeah. And it's all cooked in a chicken broth. Doesn't that sound yummy?
Delicious.
So stuffing was originally a military term meaning to fortify. So when you say you made enough stuffing to feed an army, you're actually being literal. So there you go. Your fun fact on stuffing. Yeah.
So I've buttered both sides of the wraps with cream cheese with the laughing cow. You can barely see it. And then I coated it with a little bit of that cinnamon sugar because I thought it would just add a little bit of crunch to it. I forgot about the cookies. I forgot about the cookies. I'm surprised he's letting
off again, Nick.
I'm surprised he's letting me eat them because Jean-Luc's not allowed to eat these ones because Jean-Luc gets every kind of cookie in the world. But
Jean-Luc gets all the chocolate
when
ones.
he gets the shortbread cookies,
I couldn't have picked the chocolate cookies.
Kim, you are correct. That was my mistake. I just looked it up. Spelt is not gluten-free. I just double checked that because I get that confused sometimes. I don't eat it, so that's I have a gluten issue. I should know better.
Back to you, Kim.
That was the other Kim. This was Kim from Nova Scotia who's mentioned it.
Thank you, Kim from Nova Scotia. You tell Rosie when she's wrong.
I'm the first person to admit I'm wrong.
I often argue until I'm proven
Often?
No, I actually was looking it up before she said that. I was looking it up because I thought I might be wrong. At least I can admit when I'm wrong, right? Means we're good.
We are very good.
Another fun fact for you, the Statue of Liberty is the biggest Christmas gift ever given. It was given by the France to the US in 1886, and it commemorated. I can't, to be honest.
Who I think it was?
That was Nick.
Ho ho ho.
Le poisson, le poisson, hee hee hee, ho ho ho.
Oh, I love to eat some little fish.
I stuff him with bread. It don't hurt because he's dead. And he's certainly lucky either. Because it's gonna be hot in my big silver pot. To the loom of poisson. Au revoir.
Nick never watched that movie.
Ever. Obviously.
Okay, tell us what movie that was.
Guess it, everyone. Do 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 do.
I know what movie. I'm not going to say.
Anybody know?
It's The Little Mermaid.
It is The Little Mermaid.
Fun fact in my world is that in a school trip we went to Disney World or Disneyland. I don't remember which one that was, but we had an option to go and record, because we were an orchestra and choir, to record, like watch what it's like to do musical recording while doing a movie. And so what they do is and one of the things we did a thing from Little Mermaid.
Did you go to Florida or California?
California.
Disneyland.
Yeah, see, I get confused. This is my whole world, is I get confused by all of those things.
It's older than Disney World.
It's old.
Yeah. Disneyland is in California. Disney World is in Florida.
I've never been to Florida.
I have many times, actually.
Ooh. And Disney is the first one.
Look at this.
Ooh.
It's actually the cream cheese on the like, they're not ready yet, but I wanted to see what it did because I wasn't sure what it was going to do. I think I might make grilled cheeses with Laughing Cow instead of butter, maybe. That would be yummy on the outside. So you get grilled cheese on the back. Yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
I didn't watch your soup ladle thing, a holder thing.
I didn't.
No, I mean, I watched it.
Oh, you did. You're hired.
There is no dish left dirty right now. That's how well Nick has been handling
it's very
his.
clean in here.
It's like we'll finish this show and we'll be able to sit down and eat and be like, it's done.
Well, do we want to taste something since
things
are cooking?
Well, you want to finish? Do you want to do all together?
Dessert needs to cook.
Okay, so let's start. You guys ready? You guys ready for a taste test? Okay. Let's see how the experiment went. I need to take this hat off though.
Me too. Ooh, it's hot.
It's hot in this thing.
Oh my God, bad hair day.
That's okay. We'll have
terrible
bad
hair day.
I don't know how to turn this thing off.
Here we go. Thank you. So we're going to start off. Here are the spring rolls that I ended up making. I actually really enjoyed making the spring rolls with these. Usually I use the wonton wrappers. These are extremely thin. So I used 2 wrappers per thing. And I put 2 florets of broccoli in each. And I just rolled them up and they're coated with the French fries and the crisps from the UK. This is the salsa pineapple chickpea hummus that I decided to make a dip with. I put a little bit of chili oil in it because I know how Nick likes things spicy. So it has a sweet, spicy flavor. So we can start off with that.
Okay.
These are beautiful.
Okay.
I'm a little crispier.
I'm ready. Do I go ahead?
Yeah, go for it.
Drum roll.
Drum roll.
Here we go.
Do you want to do it with the dip or without the dip first?
I think we without, just to see what it tastes like.
Cheers. Cheers. You should have cheersed each other.
Salute.
That's good. Mm-hmm.
That's what the inside looks like.
Oh, wow.
It's really good.
Oh, wow. That's yummy.
Okay, now with the dip.
That's delicious. I'm going to get a spoon.
What does this mean?
Nick's a double dipper. How do you like the dip? Is the dip okay?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he doesn't like the dip as much as he likes.
I'm not a dip person. I prefer it without it.
I'll be honest. The dip's not bad. It's missing something.
Garlic.
And maybe some garlic. I think what happens is I put too much salsa in it. I should have put less salsa or because it's salsa and pineapple, it tastes very fruity.
Mhm.
Just like you guys.
But
But I'm pumped.
these would be really good with sweet chili Thai.
Mm-hmm. It just doesn't go with the dip.
Mm-hmm. I think maybe with the bread would go to.
No.
Okay, so was it a thumbs up?
The wonton thing?
Wonton, yeah.
Yes.
The
When?
dip, neutral.
Okay, I'm trying to what?
Spoon might be easier for that.
A spoon might be easier for that. Let me grab a spoon.
Dude, what are you trying now, Nick?
I'm trying the cheese. So this is a bacon, broccoli, potato, and cheese dip that I'm putting on top of, and turkey bacon.
It was supposed to be bruschetta originally, but
On top of the English muffin.
and all I did to the English muffin is I cut it into quarters. I added fresh minced garlic on top and then baked that in the oven. That's all I did to that.
It's a little warm, I take it.
Aha.
How's that?
Really good.
Is it good?
Oh my God, yeah.
Well, you can see the steam.
It's so good.
Mm.
Oh my God, it's so good. This is definitely a keeper. I want to do this one again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, that's so good.
Oh, that would be really good.
I'm having some more.
That would be really good as I'm eating it.
What are you good about what though?
See, Lynn said she knew you were going to burn yourself when you took that much.
I'm gonna burn myself again. Look at that. Sucker for punishment.
Baby bird.
I'm gonna wait a few seconds.
I'm in agreement, Gwen. You can't go wrong with bacon.
And even with turkey bacon, who would have thought?
Well, we looked at a restaurant when we were going through orders yesterday. The restaurant that had one of the restaurants had turkey bacon, which we rarely see, but we were so excited to see that people are starting
On
to add
pizza.
turkey bacon for pizza instead of regular bacon. I was like, wow, that's
That's
fantastic.
what I had on my pizza.
Mm.
Not yesterday. Earlier this week.
Oh.
Because we had pizza this week and burger and pasta puts in basically all the stuff that we've not indulged in forever. This is good. Definite winner, honey.
Yeah, that was really good.
The wontons are good too.
I love the wontongs. And then look, show them the chips. Show them the chips coated
These are-
with
this is the chips that are coated
Laughing Cow.
and some cinnamon sugar.
Yep. Just
And
a
now-
little bit of cinnamon
And now
sugar.
Jean-Luc is going to add some apples in the middle.
Yeah. So I'll put apples in the middle.
And some whipped cream.
Yeah, the
one.
Yeah, the one.
The zoop.
The zoop.
You guys know the one?
Or as my mom likes to call it, do you have any shaving cream? And I'm like, shaving cream? She goes, yeah, the shaving cream in the fridge. I'm like, oh, I will. Yeah.
Great.
Perfect.
This is what.
Oh,
there's
and then the cookies, I just decided to crumble up into just crumbs. And that is going to be sprinkled on
As a
top.
garnish.
As a garnish.
Oh, they're
There
making
we go.
me hungry.
So here we
I really
go.
wish we were there.
This is a nachos made with WW apple cinnamon wraps.
You can make them with just plain wraps or the WW wraps. They don't need to be the apple cinnamon wraps.
And then he also put the Laughing Cow on the chips and then air fried them with some cinnamon sugar.
Very light sprinkling of cinnamon sugar.
And then apples that he put in the...
I put apples in the frying pan to cut them up. I added a little bit of vanilla, just a tad of vanilla. I'd say half a tablespoon. I added pineapple juice to it to get some flavor. And I added minced cut pineapple. And then as my mother-in-law told me to do, Di Serono. So there's a splash of Di Serono in there as well. Are you going to eat it or are you just going to... Is it good? Am I going to get some?
It's like apple pie.
It's like apple pie.
Oh my God, it's so good. That's so good.
I'm excited because I was like, oh, I'm making a mess. I want more stuff.
It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just say it was a successful cook what you got.
Wow.
And what we want to end the show with, everybody, don't be afraid to experiment.
Mm-hmm.
Grab ingredients you know are healthy. Put them together. Find sauces, things you can add to them to change the flavors.
Play this game at home with your family. Make it an event. How fun would it be if you're all in the kitchen working together, trying to create a meal, being creative in the kitchen? Don't be afraid of what you eat, because you know what? You are in control of it. If it's in your house, you most likely like it. Reinvent your food. Don't think of things having to be cooked the exact same way all the time.
So we will end the live stream on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. So thank you for joining us to Cook What You Got. If you enjoyed this, please say in the comments below. Let us know, because if you guys like this, we will do it again next year. Maybe Cook What You Got Lunch Edition. Maybe we'll say Cook What You Got Dessert Edition. We'll do other shows like this if you enjoyed it. So we will end the streams, but Zoom, you guys can stay because you guys can just stay here. Okay. So we'll be right back in a few seconds for Zoom. Bye, everybody. Thank you, Rosie and Kim, for being the most amazing hostesses.
Thank you for having us.
And next time you'll be here tasting it, because you have to be the judges next time. You got to give us scores. You know, like the score from the British judge, Rosie, is 9.2, and the French judge, Kimberly, gives a 9.9. That French judge is always harsh.
You're like your mom. You never know how to say goodbye.
No, I don't.